Hello everyone! One viewer commented that he was noticing I was having a bit of difficulty cutting open the box when I did my unboxing of my gold Krugerrand. Well, I don't want any trouble this time, so I'm using my big army knife to make short work of this. Today, I will be showing you something that I thought is very special. It is one of those collectible types of coins that some people collect them all, but finding a complete collection will be very difficult. That is the Australian Lunar New Year series. These are based on the Chinese zodiac, and the Perth Mint makes a new coin every year. Right now, they're in their third round of repeating the Chinese zodiac calendar. I can't wait to show you what I've got, but before I do, please like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay up to date. Please leave a comment down below. I welcome the feedback, and I enjoy interacting with commenters. So, I wanted to add gold and platinum to my collection. My primary reason for this is that I regularly buy metals as a way of keeping long-term savings, but I actually prefer gold and platinum because it takes up much less space than other metals such as silver. Also, the platinum market has been having a great sale. I bought a 2022 1-ounce tiger coin, Perth Lunar Series 3, one in gold and one in platinum, made by the Perth Mint. I got it from US Gold Bureau. They had the best prices at the time. I paid $19.02 for the 1-ounce gold coin and $11.23 for the 1-ounce platinum coin. They have outstanding customer service, and you can see here that they took care to put it in a plastic capsule. They have had their mishaps in the past, but overall, I think that US Gold Bureau is pretty good. Unfortunately, the gold market took a dive maybe 2 days after I bought this, and it's hard to time the market, and I don't think it's worth it to try. I am satisfied with my purchase because I want to keep this for the long haul. These coins were made in the theme of the Chinese zodiac. For those unfamiliar, the Chinese have their own zodiac, but it corresponds with their lunar calendar. Unlike the Western zodiac, based on the Greek mythological figures which change on a monthly cycle and repeat every year, the Chinese calendar astrological figures change on a yearly cycle, and it starts over again every 12 years. Some similarities include personality archetypes that are ascribed to each zodiac representation. Just like a Taurus is thought to act a certain way in Western astrology and have certain personality traits, the Chinese also have a personality archetype ascribed to each of their astrological symbols. Even though I have lived in China and I speak Mandarin and I'm familiar with Chinese culture, I will not offer any further opinion of these mythological archetypes versus Western zodiac. But I do want to say that I was born in the year of the ox, and I do not behave the way that the ox is described to behave according to the Chinese astrological folklore. Maybe it's something you have to be born into. Currently, it is the year of the ox, and thinking about this makes me want to get oxtail soup at Golden Crust. But anyway, 2022 will be the year of the tiger. That seems a bit random if you think about it. How did they get that an ox comes before a tiger? Well, according to one Chinese legend, and there are many on this subject, the Jade Emperor of the Palace of Heaven wanted to designate 12 animals as calendar signs. He asked all of the animals to show up at his palace so he can designate the first 12 in the order that they arrived. Both the Emperor and the ox were expecting the ox to arrive first because the Emperor favored the ox. On the day the animals were supposed to report to the palace, the rat left super early to beat everybody else there, but he encountered the ox. And knowing he couldn't run as fast as the ox, he jumped on the ox's back, and then in the last second as they arrived at the palace, the rat jumped off the ox's head, and he was the first one there, and he was followed closely by the ox, and then the tiger. The Perth Mint does this Lunar New Year series every year. Every year it's a new coin. Every time around they do a new design. The tiger, ox, and rat do not look the same as they did in their prior renditions in the Lunar New Year series. When I learned about this series, I was surprised that it's from Australia and not China. China does make gold and silver that one could buy for investment purposes. They're gold and silver pandas, but they make gold and silver pandas every year, and the design does change. They don't do anything for their zodiac to my knowledge, and this is very surprising to me. It seems like Australia has capitalized on a great idea, and it is now a fan favorite around the world. Since I was born in the year of the ox, I should probably get some ox coins before they're sold out, right? This Chinese zodiac is exactly what I like about the Australian coins. Let me explain. The Perth Mint makes a lot of different bullion and coin products. They seem to make more series than any other mint. The Perth Mint has a new series that change out from year to year, and they have new versions of the same coins in a series every year. Some examples of this include their 2-ounce Platypus coins, their silver wedge-tailed eagle coins, their gold Kangaroos. The gold Kangaroos are something special. I only learned about collecting them this year, but they are great to collect. They are cheaper than the US coins. Their design changes every year too, unlike the US coins, and even being an American and getting better tax advantages for buying US coins, I still prefer the Australian coins. I'll show you why. While you are enjoying the coin in the background, I'd like to give a shout out to one viewer, Viral Shah. He told me about the 2010 gold kangaroo, and I think it's a fantastic design. It's pretty amazing how they made it come to life and how they capture a real-life phenomenon. Kangaroos actually fight each other in a way that looks like boxing. They do this to fight for a mate, fight for a spot at the waterhole, or even just ritually during grooming. They grab each other with their paws and they kick, and they're really strong. Sometimes they fight to the death. Sometimes these fights last hours, and it's one of the many fascinating animals unique to Australia. I did mention the 2-ounce Platypus coins made by the Perth Mint. I obsessed over these for several weeks until I finally broke down and bought them. The reason why is because the coins depict a platypus. In case you don't know what a platypus is, it is a fascinating animal unique to Australia. It is a mammal that lays eggs, which has a beak bill like a duck. It can swim underwater. It has poisonous feet that it uses to stab predators and inject venom. It even lays eggs. Did I mention it's a mammal? A mammal laying eggs. Have you ever heard of that before? It sounds like a complete contradiction of an animal. The great thing about the Perth Mint is that they honor these wild, unique animals by making coins depicting them. I think it's a great way to raise awareness of rare and unusual wildlife while sort of immortalizing them on a coin. There are so many animals for which they do this, and I imagine it's because Australia has so many cool animals. Cool is a relative term. I live in the northeastern United States. You know what animals I see? White-tailed deer. Big deal. Everyone has seen deer. Everyone in the world has seen deer. I suppose if you are from a native indigenous tribe in Africa, Australia, or Antarctica, perhaps deer would be exotic, but they're not special. There's actually a problem with overpopulation. The US Mint probably wouldn't put it on a coin unless it's maybe Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and they're making coins about Santa Claus and Christmas. The point is, I really like the Australian coins. These two beautiful twin tigers will be an excellent addition to my collection. Over the years, I hope to accumulate more so that I have a fabulous collection that I could pass down, but rest assured, even though eviction bans have ended in the state of Illinois, the government is here to help with emergency assistance. And that's why I'm buying metals right now instead of real estate. If you have similar worries about the toll of entitlement programs to your future purchasing power, then you may want to consider doing the same. Learn new things, remember the old, buy silver, buy gold, and platinum too. I hope this was informative. Please check back in the future for more videos like this, and thank you very much for watching.